Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. We're on the air just a little bit late tonight. The JV game before us ran a little bit late, and also I've been watching the game clock thinking, okay, about 10 minutes to go, and then I looked at the real clock. It was 6 o'clock, so thought, okay, we're running a little big win over Syracuse, defeating the Lady Bulldogs 38-29. Lady Longhorns come in averaging 50 points per game. They shoot 36% from the field. They shoot 60% from the free throw line and grab 25 rebounds. Here's the lineup they'll throw out against the Lady Bronx tonight. Wearing number 2, a 5'5" sophomore, averaging 4.5 points per game, Kaylin King. Wearing number 3, a 5'5" junior, averaging 2.5 points per game, Brooklyn Denniston. Wearing number 10, a 5'3" freshman, averaging 7 points per contest, that is Bella Galliard. Wearing number 12, a 5'7" junior, averaging just over 19 points per game, Jared Kraleski. And wearing number 22, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 7.5 points per game, Hallie Jones. The Lady Longhorns under head coach Andrea Artery, and her assistant coach is Marcy Benjon. Here's the starting lineup for your Lakin Lady Bronx. 4-2 on the season under second-year head coach J.C. Holloway. The assistants are Kurt Leader and Holly Myers. And they start this way. Wearing number 5, a 5'6" senior, averaging just over 2 points per game and grabbing a rebound and a half per game, Sarah Wright. Wearing number 10, a 5'10" junior, averaging just under 8 points per game and just under 8 rebounds per game, Sammy Vogel. Wearing number 20, a 5'3" senior, averaging 7.5 points per game and pulling down 2 rebounds per contest, Tegan Bachman. Wearing number 24, a 5'10" junior, averaging just over 8 points per game, grabbing 5 rebounds per contest, Jarrah Davidson. And the fifth and final starter for the Lady Bronx, wearing number 30, a 5'11" senior, averaging 6 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game, and that's Brooke Groff. Lady Bronx come in averaging 45.5 points per game. They shoot 35% from the field, grab 32 rebounds, and they're shooting an even 50% from the free throw line. We're going to take a timeout. We have a lot of great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Whether you visit their business, give them a call, text them, email them, whatever you have to do. But please, it means a lot to those businesses and those people that support us. So you'd be surprised how much it means. So if you could, do that one big favor for us. Thank all the great sponsors. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to be here. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fred Ripsema established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us once again tonight for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. Lady Bronx on the floor warming up. Just under 2 minutes to go before we tip this off between two old High Plains League foes. Once a year just to fill a spot in the schedule. I'm trying to turn that gain down because I'll tell you what, that band is hot coming in. So, is that a little bit better? Okay. Not a lot of them over there, but boy, I'll tell you what, they make a lot of noise. A lot of drums. They got a drum line going, so definitely going to be loud. The only game on the schedule this week for the Lady Bronx and Bronx. They'll be off Friday night. Then next week is the 6-day grind of the High Plains League tournament starting on Monday. The brackets will be released tomorrow for the High Plains League tournament, so we'll have those for you as soon as we get them. And, of course, I'll have it on the USD 215 website and Lakin Bronx Athletics Facebook page as well. So we'll have that tournament bracket scheduled for you starting tomorrow night. We'll have all the action for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Lady Bronx going with the alternate uniforms tonight, with the black jerseys with purple letters and numbers, so probably going to screw up my my score sheet. I think they've got it to where they all, see, Brooke's going to be number 24 tonight.
Right now, let's recognize our honorary ball girls and ball boys. These fifth-grade students are...
So we'll pick them up, so if you see some different numbers, that's going to be why. But you won't be able to see the numbers on the floor because the black jersey and purple numbers, they're a broadcaster's nightmare, but at least we know who they are. Bring in Jared. And some people like the alternate black jerseys, and you hold up a finger, you do. I don't. Black's not in our color scheme, and I'll just leave it at that.
I like any type of alternate jersey.
It wouldn't bother me if black was part of our scheme, but it's not. So, but I've said that all along. People know how I feel. Coach Schmidt knows how I feel. I guess they didn't ask me what to do when they ordered the jerseys. So
no, probably respectively so.
Respectively so? No, yeah. I think they should have asked me. I really do. They should have asked me. That would have been the cordial thing to do.
Would have made a difference.
Oh, it should have. Yeah, I just think that's disrespectful that they didn't ask me. I think they're getting new ones next year, so I'm going to put in my 2 cents worth and see if it works.
We need all yellow. Get some banana seats out there.
I'm not going to say it would be horrible, but that would be a weird look.
The ones at the JUCO look fine.
Yeah. Lakin's, football Lakin's gone in all yellow, all gold, tops and bottoms before. I don't know.
We've had yellow, all yellow warm-up suits before.
Yeah, the old banana ones back in the 90s.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to break for the national anthem and put aside our silliness. So, our national anthem. Good job by the Holcomb High School pep band. Tell you what, I can't turn down the game very much more.
No.
Well, they won't be able to hear us, but one thing microphones do pick up a lot. But, you know, I've heard from people say that they don't hear it as bad on the air. It's just in these headsets, they say when it goes out on the air, it really is not as bad. So, Lady Bronx in the road black uniforms, purple letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Holcomb in the home whites, orange letters and numbers trimmed in black. Holcomb in the white perfectly to get the pass, but just didn't finish. It's becoming such a big part of Lakin's game. You want to see them finish that. Near corner. With it is Denniston. Long cross-court pass up top. Bella Galliard now back to Denniston. Denniston from just inside the arc misses the shot. Sarah Wright with the rebound. Wright averaging 2.5 rebounds per game for Lakin. Near steal out front by Kraleski, but taken with it. Pass in. Brooke over the rim. Across the timeline. Near side. Tegan spins away from Kraleski. Lob underneath. Sammy off the glass. Oh, too strong again. And that time Sammy will get the foul on the rebound. 3 lobs inside, Jared. That's frustrating. They're getting what they want, and it's just not working so far. Hallie Jones with it. Back near side to Denniston. Jones dribbles in the paint. Kaylin King hits the shot, and she is fouled. Kaylin King at the free throw line. She's a 55% free throw shooter on the season. In and out, won't go. And Brooke Groth with the rebound. Sarah across the timeline in the paint. Bounce pass stolen away by Brooklyn Denniston. Jones brings it up. Far side to Denniston, back to Jones. Holcomb working it around the arc. Now into Jones, steps inside of Sarah. Bounce pass through the legs of Denniston. Out of bounds, Lakin will get it back. Just over 2 minutes into the contest, 2-0 Holcomb. Sarah dribbles up the floor, takes it to the baseline, back out to Jarrah. Jarrah from 8, it won't. And the rebound comes off to Jones. Jones will bring it up herself across the timeline. Stops from up top and hits the 3. Davidson 3 from the left side. That's over everything. Hallie Jones with the rebound. Lakin cannot buy one from any distance on the floor. 3 from the corner. Off the front iron. Won't go. Davidson with the rebound. Outlets to Sarah. She brings it up the floor against King. In the corner, Bachman stepped away from the defender. Cross the lane to Groth. Has it knocked away. Battle for the loose ball. And it's going to be last touched by Brooke. Ken wearing number 12 instead of her usual 14. Under 5 minutes to go in our first quarter. Holcomb on top 5-0. And it's not like Lakin has not had their chances so far. King trapped on the baseline, finds Kraleski. Back up top, Brooklyn Denniston chases it down near center circle. They'll reset the offense. Kraleski with it. The junior averages over 19 points per game. Galliard, bounce pass into Denniston. Jones at the free throw line, won't go. Davidson with the rebound. Lakin holding Holcomb to one opportunity thus far, but they just can't convert away by Bachman. Up the floor, Davidson. Pass intended for Sammy was tipped away, but Lakin will keep the possession. Reagan Shavira into the lineup. Has her regular number 2 with the alternate jerseys tonight. Bachman catches on the wing into Kinsey. Now Reagan, the runner, won't go. Hallie Jones another rebound for Holcomb. Jones a 5'6" sophomore. Kick pass in the corner. King 3, that's off the back rim. And the rebound to Tegan. Lakin doing a great job on the rebounds, holding Holcomb to the one shot. Davidson, the drive, hits the bucket, but I think it's a charge, right? Yep. So that charge on Davidson, that's her second foul. And Sarah Wright quickly back into the lineup. That's Jarrett's second foul in this first quarter.
Number 5, Sarah Wright.
Gillespie with it, bounce pass to Galliard off the elbow. Back out front, Hallie Jones hits the three, her second one of the quarter. Near side, Shabira three off the back iron. And the rebound comes off to Galliard. She takes it up the floor. Left wing, Kraleski. Far corner, King. Three off the flat of the rim. Jones with the offensive board. Sammy will be called for the foul, and that's her second foul. So two Lakin starters with 2 fouls apiece in this first quarter. Hallie Jones to go the line to shoot 2. Jones hits the first one. She's a 76% free throw shooter coming into the game. And Sophie Vandernap into the lineup for Lakin. Free throw short. Sarah with the rebound.
That was back court.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah.
And Sophie spins over everything. And the rebound to Holcomb. Lakin's getting what they want. They're just not, those aren't good shots that end up over the rim. And then they've missed a lot of bunnies so far. Tegan up the near side, picks up the dribble, looking for help, finds Sarah at the free throw line. Sarah with the dribble, and a hold called on Kaylin King.
Fouls on number 2, Kaylin King. That's her first. Team first.
Official comes to the scores table. I don't know what the question was, but he's happy with the reply, so I don't know. Now the other two are going to visit, so I don't know. Can't be the score. I know I've got 9-2. I'm sure that's what you have.
Mm-hmm.
So you only have 2.
I think maybe the spot for the inbounds.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Taking off the screen from in. Sophie, 3 is short off the front of the rim. And a rebound off the hands of Hallie Jones, and they'll stay with the Lady Bronx. They'll inbounds from the same spot.
So that'd be my only guess, just because the foul happened there by the right wing.
Yeah. And Sophie off the glass, won't go. Kinsey keeping it alive. And Galliard runs it down and takes it up the floor. Hallie Jones hesitates to the elbow. Kraleski from the left wing. They work it around the arc. Jones with it. Holcomb will be easy for us to call tonight because Holcomb only plays 7 girls. And the majority of the time is these 5 girls on the floor right now. Galliard with it. Over to Jones. Kraleski, long range 3. Off the back iron, won't go. And a battle for the rebound. Last touch by Denniston, and it'll go back to the Lady Bronx. 1:31 to go, first quarter. Holcomb on top 9-2. Long pass up the floor, Reagan with it, and Sophie in the paint. Lady Bronx work it around the arc, now stolen out front by Kraleski. Jara, the layup, got it. And it's a 9-point Holcomb lead. Sarah, toes on the stripe, hits it. At that point, toe on the stripe or not, Lakin's got to hit shots. Timeout called by Lakin. It's a 30-second timeout. 1:04 to go, first quarter. If you're just joining us, Sammy Vogel and Jared Davidson both on the bench with 2 first quarter fouls. Had a chance to talk to Todd Tishner. And those of you folks that don't know, and there's a lot of you that probably do, I guess I should introduce him as Major League umpire Todd Tishner, but always good to get a chance to visit with him pregame. 3 from the right side, good by Belly Galliard. Reagan from the right wing. And the pass knocked away by Hallie Jones, but Reagan able to get it back for the Lady Broncs. Tegan and Sophie at the free throw line, and a foul out front. That'll go against Hallie Jones.
Fouls on number 22, Hallie Jones. Her
First foul on Jones, just the second team foul on Holcomb. Lakin with 4 fouls. Tegan inbounds to the corner. And stolen away by Holcomb. Jones, top of the key, hesitates, kicks it left side. Galliard, 3, short. Hallie Jones with the rebound, and it's blocked. Jordan McCombs in the lineup, came away with the basketball. Up the floor, over the head of McCombs, and it'll go back to Holcomb. 0.8 seconds to go in this quarter. And that'll do it for the first frame. Holcomb on top of the Lady Broncs, 14-4. As we go to the break, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lady Broncs basketball on Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
Lady Broncs trail at 14-4 as we get set to go to the second quarter. Brett and Jared with you. I want to thank Gage DeHone on our camera tonight. Has done a great job for us all year long. And when I say all year, he was with us in football too. And those of you watching happen to go to a home game, you run into Gage, tell him you appreciate the job that he does filming the games for us. Does a great job.
Tonight's featured business of the game is United Wireless. United is a proud sponsor of Holcomb.
Holcomb with the basketball to start our second quarter.
Thank you for your sponsorship.
Jones, spin move in the paint, dishes right wing to Kurleski. Work it around the arc. King fires from the far corner, off the front of the rim, won't go. Tegan runs it down in the corner. Outlet to McCombs. Jordan quickly up the floor. Fires from 3, gets it from the right wing. Jordan McCombs with the 3. Galliard from the near wing. Lady Broncs in a 3-2 zone. Moving the paint, shot missed by Denniston. We've got a tie-up on the rebound. Denniston and Reagan Shabir, arrow points to Lakin. Up the floor, McCombs stops, waits for the Lady Broncs to set up the offense. Shabir, left wing, puts it in motion, finds Kinsey. Short range, rattles it home. Good ball movement that time by the Lady Broncs. Maybe the Lady Broncs are going to relax here. They're back to within 5. Lob in the paint. Back out front to Galliard. King fires from the far corner. Once again, in and out, won't go. Hallie Jones with the rebound. And the defense there, Hallie Jones dribbles back out beyond the arc. Jones in the paint, missed. Rebound comes off to Reagan. Across the timeline to Bachman. Picks up, looking for help, finds Jordan McCombs. Tegan from the left wing. Underneath. Reagan just inside the stripe, hits it from 14. And a timeout on the floor called by Holcomb as the Lady Broncs are on an 11-0 run. 30-second timeout. Of course, we'll keep it right here. 5:52 to go in the first half. Lady Broncs have scored 7 straight to pull within 3. Now we're seeing the Lady Broncs, if they could have started this way, Jared, it'd be them in front instead of trailing by 3.
Yeah, that and the foul trouble.
Yep.
Holcomb FFA would like to thank the community for their support.
5:52 to go first half.
Thank you.
Brooke Groff back into the lineup for Lakin. King with it on the left wing, well beyond the arc. Cross-court pass, that foul will go against Tegan.
That's on number 20.
Her first, team's 5th.
Her first, team 5th.
Holcomb to inbound on their baseline. 3 off the inbounds, good
3-point
by Bella Galliard. Her second 3 of the contest. Tegan stops and pops it from the lane. First basket of the night for Tegan. Up top, Kraleski. Galliard on the right wing. Long cross-court pass. Knocked away by McCombs, but Kraleski there to pick up the loose ball. Off the run, and the pass off the hands of Jones, out of bounds.
Into the game for the Longhorns.
Emily Resendez and Sammy Magana into the lineup for Holcomb.
Sammy Magana.
Pass near side, Reagan with it. Jordan in the corner, head fake. Finds Groth, stolen at the elbow, and a foul out front.
Fouls on number 20 for Brooke Goff.
That foul will go against Brooke Groth. That's her first, team 6th. Galliard. They work it far side to Magana. Lakin's defense needs to figure that pass out from that left wing to this near side. The runner good by Kraleski. Lakin needs to cut that passing lane off because that's there. Underneath, missed the shot. And the rebound comes off to the Lady Longhorns. Kraleski across the timeline. Jones from the corner 3, rattled it home. 3 first half threes by Hallie Jones. It's back to a 9-point lead. Now a steal up the floor. Kraleski missed the shot, and Hallie Jones with the rebound. Kraleski backs up beyond the arc. It's short, and Brooke pulls the rebound down. Knocked Jordan McCombs out of the way, but that's one way to secure the rebound. Up the floor, Reagan takes to the baseline. McCombs, bounce pass. Brooke, short off the glass, got the rebound. Missed the putback, taken from the elbow. It won't go. Lakin 3 chances inside the paint, and it would not fall. Lady Broncs still in a 3-2. Galliard, near side in the corner, Jones. Jones off the dribble, stops from 12, too long, and Jordan McCombs with the rebound. Takes it up the far side, now spins away. Official got tied up with Hallie Jones. A three, no good. The official back to his feet. Hallie Jones back to her feet as well. And we've got a foul on the rebound. Foul is on Kinsey Roman Fuller. That's her first. 7th team foul. Kaylin King and Brooklyn Denniston back into the lineup for the Longhorns. Sammy Magana at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 for Holcomb. 17 fouls on the Lady Broncs, just 2 for Holcomb. Aaron Urey into the lineup. Davidson and Vogel also back in. Free throw good by Magana. Magana was 0 for 3 coming into the contest. Removes that goose egg off her scoring total and hit them both. It's an 11-point lead, Holcomb's biggest of the half, after the Lady Broncs went on an 8-0 run. Holcomb has gone on a 10-0 run. Denniston stops, hands it off to Jones. Jones in the paint, got it off the glass. Jones with 11. The Lady Longhorns have now doubled up the Lady Broncs, 26-13. Pass to Sammy and stolen away by Jones. Near side Magana. In the corner to Denniston. Nothing there, kicks it back out front to Jones. Foul is going to be on Sammy Vogel. That's her third. Free throw in and out, no good by Resendez. Sarah Wright and Sophie Vandernap back in the lineup for Lakin. Second free throw is good by Resendez. Sarah with it out front. Far corner to Reagan. Reagan looking to dribble. Throws it up for Sophie, and it's knocked away by King into the hands of Hallie Jones, who brings it across. 1:40 to go in the first half. Holcomb on a 13-0 run. Near side King. Resendez in the paint. Denniston, they work it around the arc. Jones, head fake, drive. Dish to Resendez, who hits it on the backside. $16-point Holcomb lead. Aaron on the wing. Bounce pass. Sammy over to Sophie. Gets it off the glass. First basket of the night for Sophie. Stopped at 15-0. Holcomb run. In and out won't go. Sammy with the rebound for the Lady Broncs. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Up the floor quick. Reagan with it. Sammy at the elbow. Aaron on the left wing. Fires from 3. Off the side of the rim won't go. Jones with the rebound once again for Holcomb. 25 seconds to go in the half. Holcomb will slow it down. We'll see if they hold it for 1. Near side Magana, near corner now Brooklyn Denniston. Back to Magana. Denniston and Magana playing catch. Now Denniston will fire. That's over everything. Right in the hands of Hallie Jones, who puts it in just before the buzzer. And that'll do it for our first half. Lady Broncs had spurts in the first half, but not enough of them. And they'll go to the locker room trailing by 16, 31-15 to the Holcomb Lady Longhorns. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the first half totals and we'll talk to Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt as the Broncs and Longhorns get set to do battle in our second game tonight. We'll be back right after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube. Fred Hendricks with you as we're at the half. The Lady Broncs trailing Holcomb by the score of 31-15. Look at the first half numbers. First for Holcomb, Hallie Jones leading the way with 13. Bella Galliard with 6. Jara Kraleski with 4. Emily Resendez with 3. Sammy Magana with 2. And Kaylin King with 2. From the free throw line, Holcomb 4 of 7 from the stripe in the first half. Scoring for the Lady Broncs, not a lot. 6 ladies with 2 points apiece. Sarah, Sammy, Reagan, Tegan, Kinsey, and Sophie. And the lone 3 is Jordan McCombs. Lakin has not gotten to the free throw line in the first half. Holcomb 4 of 7. In our second game tonight, the rivalry continues between the Broncs and the Longhorns. And we're now joined by Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. Coach, thanks for joining us as always. But Lakin Holcomb really never have to visit too much about it. People that know this rivalry over the years, I don't know if it's as intense as it used to be, but always a great atmosphere and always a good ball game.
Yeah, I definitely think the older generation is familiar with the rivalry. You know, Coach Novak and we kind of joked around about it earlier today, and and I've told you this. You know, it's one of the things I've prided myself on a little bit is renewing that rivalry a little bit, and we've had some success versus them as of late. But in a game like this, if you're not intense, you're not enthusiastic, you know, you're not competing, you know, you probably don't stand a chance in a rivalry game like this.
Exactly, and you alluded to the older generation, so you're talking about me?
Well, I would like to include myself in that, I guess, a little bit, or I guess I have to include myself. But, it's just different when Holcomb changed the league and probably have a little more rivalry against someone maybe in their league and maybe even the same with us. But, I still get a hard time, from some of those Holcomb people occasionally, and they're always, hey, what's up, Lakin boy, or, something about the purple or something. So I always make sure I put on extra purple when I come over here to visit my parents. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is I'll take the older generation because a lot of games I was sitting right over there, first or second row, yelling probably at you instead of.
I believe it. I believe it.
But it's a great atmosphere. I remember Lakin Holcomb games where this place you couldn't get a seat. You had to come in and get a seat during a JV game if you wanted to watch it, and that is just how it used to be with games like that. It didn't have to be a rivalry game, but you knew Lakin Holcomb was always good. You always got the Dodge City, Garden Cities, the list of Scott Cities, things like that. There's always been some games that fans in general look at on the schedule and they want to be there for.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to play in a few of those games, and remember all too well, Lakin's 26-0 team, on their way to winning a state championship, they beat us 4 times that year. So very familiar with them and some of the the tradition in both programs and things. And, it's nice that both both programs, I mean, in my opinion, are still very competitive in basketball, and I hope that we're in for another good one of those tonight, because as of late, they have been good, and some of my most memorable, experiences as a coach here in Lakin are some of those wild sub-state games, and that's the way it should be. It should be a Lakin Holcomb in the sub-state semis, to get yourself into a sub-state championship game with the chance to go to state. Like, if we're in that conversation with them, then that's the way it should be if you're a good basketball team.
And the thing about it is both ways. If you're in the conversation with Holcomb or Lakin, your teams are doing things.
Absolutely.
You're being successful, that's for sure. A big win last Friday over Syracuse, and we talked a little bit about it, and it's something that you're trying with your offense, but I'll tell you what, it couldn't have worked any better than what you might have planned last week with the 5 in, 5 out. But a lot of guys got a lot of reps and a lot of experience, and I'm sure you'll go with that and give that a shot again tonight.
Well, I feel like one of the things that we weren't getting well enough to win varsity basketball games was the intensity, the enthusiasm, and sometimes when you play a lot of young kids, like, that's difficult to do for them to understand that. They haven't got a lot of experience in JV yet to where they can work themselves up. But I thought, well, how can we kind of choreograph this a little bit, and get our right guys on the court at the right time, where we can be a little more dangerous offensively, but bring the energy that we need defensively. And that's by far the most intense, energetic we've been. Like, that's how it has to be in order to be successful at the varsity level. And the great part about it is 9 of those guys are going to be back next year.
Yep.
And 7 of them are going to be back the following year. And so as we're trying to be successful now and give ourselves a good chance to win games, we also want to make sure that those guys are ready to go down the road too. And I thought that was the best job we have done of getting them time in order to do that.
And one of the things about that type of offensive game plan, it has a way to keep your guys fresh. Got a good ball game in the fourth quarter. Your guys are fresh. Maybe you've ran the other team a little bit.
Yeah, and we went through, and you looking at the minutes, Coulter played the most minutes with 19 minutes, and everybody else was between, anywhere between 12 and 18 minutes. So, that's going to pay dividends down the road as well if we choose to do this, and there's a scheme to it too. Coach Fiegel at Collegiate, he's made a living off of it for 30 years, platooning and going 5 for 5. Of course, he gets to recruit a little bit more than we do. Of course, some people might argue that out here too, but it's the kids had fun. It was fun. Now, we've got a lot tougher opponent tonight. No discredit to Syracuse, but that's all fun and games. Let's see how it goes when there's some adversity, because we didn't experience any adversity doing that last week. So there's going to probably be some at some point tonight. So we got to be able to respond with it too.
And the thing about it is, what Chad Novak's teams bring to the table. They like to get up in your face in defense. They're going to shoot in the perimeter. They're going to hit good three-pointers, and they're also going to be good from the free throw line. So you better be careful putting them to the line as well. Yeah,
and everybody says it every year, and I hear the talk of, around, they're not going to be as good this year, and they graduated this guy and they graduated that guy, but they're always going to be competitive. They're always going to play hard. They're going to defend and rebound, and they got kids that just live in the gym year-round. So, they're going to be skilled offensively. So we're going to have our hands full tonight, but, we're not, we're not in the GWAC. This isn't a league game. This is a great tune-up game before we go into the league tournament. And, I feel like that's what's made us very where we've had a lot of our success in the High Plains League is because we go and we play teams like this in a non-conference and get us ready to go for our league and late in the season.
Just for talking's sake, how are you going to start with your first 5 tonight? Same as the other night, or have you changed it up?
Yeah, I think we'll go with the same 5 that we started with last time. So
Pablo, Eric, Adric, MJ,
Tyler.
And Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it worked the other night. Let's see if it make it work 2 nights in a row.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I hope so.
Well, we didn't really talk a lot about the players. We talked more about the rivalry and the atmosphere and things like that. But you know what? That's all part of it as well. And the people at home, they're not here tonight, but they'll get to experience it. As always, hey, pleasure. Always fun to talk.
Thanks,
and we look forward to talking to you when we're done.
Yep. Can't wait.
All right. Good luck tonight. Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. They battle Holcomb in our second game here tonight. We're at the half, the Lady Broncs and the Lady Longhorns. Holcomb will get the basketballs. We start our second half. Jared stepped away. He's had to go tape an ankle again. So we'll get things set up for our second half. Lakin with the original starting five on the floor. Same for Holcomb. Holcomb with the 16-point lead. Kraleski crosses up the dribble. On the right wing, with it is Kaylin King. Pass near side over Kraleski into the stands, and it'll go back to Lakin. Top of the key, Sarah, near side Tegan. Fires from three. Off the back end, won't go. Jared Davidson with the offensive board. Out front, Tegan. She'll try it, and that's short off the front of the rim. Brooke with the save. Sammy steps back, can't hit it, gets the rebound, can't hit it. And Sammy's going to be called for her fourth foul as she goes to the floor on the back of Hallie Jones's legs. So 4 fouls on Samantha Vogel. Well, they said third, so hey, that's okay. I gave her one too many in the first half. But it does come back to Holcomb. Sammy missing a couple opportunities. Lakin has had a lot of golden opportunities from that low post. Just haven't converted. Galliard, long cross-court pass. Kraleski, long three from the right side. In and out won't go. And Brooke Roth with the rebound. Outlet to Sarah on the far side. Dish near wing, Tegan. Bounce pass, Davidson. Off the glass, leans in and hits it. Jones in the corner. Three won't go. Sammy with the rebound. So correct myself, Sammy with three fouls, not the 4 that I had her originally. Kraleski with the steal, takes it up far side, stops. Out on the wing, Galliard, 3, got it. Bella Galliard with her third 3 of the night.
I just need to know who scored for us.
Jared Davidson, a 2. Hallie Jones drive, off the glass, won't go. We've got a tie-up. Jara and Bella Galliard to tie it up. Kenzie Lohman Fuller into the lineup for Lakin.
Jump ball, possession, Lady Broncs.
Token pressure by Holcomb. Lady Longhorns lead it by 17, their biggest lead of the contest. Kenzie, top of the key, into Brooke. Now out on the wing, Davidson with it. And that's a turnover. Five and a half to go, third quarter. Galliard, bounce pass to Kraleski. Drive, layup from the left side. She's going to be fouled by Sarah.
That's her first.
First foul on Sarah Wright.
At the line for the Longhorns. Jared
Foul situation, Sammy's got, she picked one up, she's got 3. If that's what you got.
She did that in the first half.
Well, they had her on the board. Her last foul said she had 3, so
Oh, so she had another one in the second half?
she had one to start the half, but they on the board they had her for 3.
Huh.
Kraleski hit the first free throw, hit them both.
I guess I'll wait to see who they threw the other one on.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do the same thing. Jared Kraleski with 2 free throws. Came into the night a 70% free throw shooter. Top of the key, Sarah Wright from 3. Off the back iron will go. Jared with the rebound. Lady Broncs keep the possession. Near side, Tegan. Pass intended for Brooks, stolen away by Galliard. Jones on the drive. Going to be fouled. I think that'll be on Sarah again. That's her second if it is. And it is. Sarah Wright with her second foul. Sammy Vogel back into the lineup. Jones, top of the key. Kraleski on the wing, guarded by Davidson. Stolen away that time by Sammy. Man-to-man defense by Holcomb. On the left wing, Sarah. Up top now to Sammy. Underneath, Kinsey steps in. She's fouled. Will go to the line. Foul will be on Brooklyn Denniston. That's her first.
First time to the line tonight.
Yeah. Holcomb was to the line 7 times in the first half. Kinsey with a chance of 2 here and rolls the first one in. Magana and Resendez into the lineup for Holcomb. Kinsey's second free throw, too strong. Rebound comes off the hands of Sammy into the hands of Jared Kraleski. Drive on the baseline, knocked away by Vogel. Holcomb will keep it. Lob on the wing to Galliard, out front to Magana. And an illegal screen. That'll go against Bella Galliard. Her first. Second team. First of 2 games on the schedule for us tonight. Bronx and Longhorns tip it off 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Sammy battling for that basketball. And it's going to be Lakin basketball. It's a good hustle going to the floor by Vogel. I wasn't sure, he never gave an indication one way or the other, but the team's never moved. Davidson on the right wing puts it on the floor. Stops and blocked by Kraleski. Over on the left wing, Tegan fires from 3. That's long. And the rebound comes off to Resendez. That's the type of shot I want to see Jared Davidson shoot all night long, but Jared Kraleski right there to block it away. Galliard in the corner, out on the wing to Magana. They work it around the arc. Kraleski, 3, off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes off to Kaylin King. Kraleski drives the paint, misses the layup. Sammy with the rebound. Outlet far side to Bachman. Long pass up the floor. Nice. Davidson layup. Got it. That ball hung there and hung there, finally fell for Jared Davidson. Nice play by Tegan Bachman to see her up the floor. 3 minutes to go in the third. Resendez in the paint, bounce pass near corner, Galliard long cross court, over to Magana. King from the corner, got the 3 that time. Kaylin King with 5. Pass near side to Davidson. Long pass cross court to Tegan. Her pass blocked right back to her, but out of bounds. And Lakin will keep the possession. Reagan Shabira into the lineup. Davidson at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Tegan, over to Reagan left wing. Off the dribble. Sammy tries to save it back in. I don't know if that was supposed to be a pass or if she just misfired on the shot.
Yeah, hard to tell.
a 3-2 zone by the Lady Broncs. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. King from the corner. Missed the shot and she's fouled. She's fouled by Kinsey Lohman Fuller, then she'll go to the line to shoot three free throws. Easy for you to say. Kaylin King at the line. Missed her one opportunity in the first half. And that one's off the back iron. 2 more chances. And hit that one. Third chance, in and out, won't go. Ball tipped away. Sammy runs down the loose ball. Biggest lead of the game for Holcomb. Bounce pass stolen away by Kraleski, but taken back by Lakin. Now Galliard with the steal. Kraleski. That's a carry from that side. I mean, she's got a nice move, but she froze the basketball off the dribble. Kraleski with 8. Jared Davidson with the 3 and timeout by Lakin.
It's a
full timeout. We'll take one as well. 1:17 to go in the third. Lady Broncs trail at 42-23. We'll be back right after this.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
$1:17 to play in the third quarter. Holcomb with the 42-23 lead. Holcomb has won the last 2 between these 2 teams in the series. Holcomb basketball. Resendez dribbled it off her foot, but right to Magana. You know it's your night when things like that just come right back to you. Lady Broncs had just not been able to get anything going at all offensively. That pass was off the foot of Reagan, and they let him play. Now Reagan with the steal. Aaron Urey into the lineup for Lakin during the timeout, and Aiden over and back. Allie Jones also back into the Holcomb lineup on the wing. Magana. King fires. That's way off the mark. Aaron Urey with the rebound. Brings it up near side. Now finds Tegan just inside the line that time. Kinsey off the glass, won't go. Allie Jones with the rebound. She'll take it up for the Longhorns. Jones with 13 first half points. Steps through the paint, and she's fouled. Foul is on Kinsey Lohman Fuller. Her third foul. I would have almost argued a walk before the foul. And Jones hits the first of 2 free throws. And Jones hits them both. Allie Jones with a game-high 15 points. And Holcomb with their biggest lead at 21. From the near wing, Reagan. Off the hands of Aaron, loose ball. Now into front court. Magana up to Denniston, off the glass, won't go. Jones has it blocked at the buzzer by Davidson, and that'll do it for our third quarter. And in that third quarter, the Lady Longhorns extend their lead to 44-23. We'll be back right after this timeout with your fourth quarter. Don't go away.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
44-23, Lady Bronx trail it by 21. Brett and Jared with you. You're on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Foul situation, Lakin with 5 second half fouls, Holcomb with just 2.
Tonight's featured business is a United Wireless.
Fouls have not really been a huge problem for either team other than the fact that Sammy Vogel has 3, Kinsey Loman Fuller now has 3. But Kinsey and Jared Davidson sat for most of the first half with 2 first half fouls. But other than that, I mean, as far as team-wise goes, fouls haven't been a huge deal so far. 3 out front by Kraleski. And Denniston stepped on the end line. And it goes to the Lady Bronx. Once again, want to thank Gage DeHone with our camera work tonight. Reagan on the wing, dish to Tegan. Tegan from 12 off the back iron will go. Aaron trying to keep it alive for Lakin. And then a rebound comes off to Holcomb. Jones across the timeline. Near steal now is stolen by Aaron. Pulls up on the wing, they'll work it back outside into Sammy. Sammy from 8, that's short. And it goes to Holcomb. Gillespie from the point, into Galliard. Now over to Jones, left wing, ball fake, drives, left-handed layup, too strong. Aaron Urey keeping it alive underneath, and it's off the hands of Brooklyn Denniston, and he'll go back to Lakin. Jordan McCombs into the lineup for Lakin.
Number 11, Jordan McCombs.
Aaron drives from the left side. Layup is short. And a Lakin foul. That's going to be on Sammy Vogel. And they've got it, and that's her 4th. Team foul number 6 on the Lady Bronx. Holcomb with just 4 fouls all night long. 2 in the first half, 2 so far here in the second half. Galliard, bounce pass in the paint. Over to Jones with the 3, that's short, but Jones outruns everybody and gets to the rebound. Now Sammy in the paint, finds Tegan. Up the floor, McCombs. Dish to Aaron. Just inside the three-point line, sinks it from 17. That was, well, they said Jordan, but that was Aaron with the shot, right? Did I see that right? Bounce pass, and the foul will go against Aaron, and that'll send Galliard to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 1, Aaron Urey. That's her first. Team 7. At the line shooting 2, Isabel Galliard.
Galliard, 1 of 2 from the stripe that trip. She is in double figures with 10. Back to a 20-point Holcomb lead. Taken from the wing. Lob into Sammy, stolen away by Jones. Near side, Magana to Jones. Spin move into paint. Galliard throws one up off the glass, and it goes in. And Combs in the corner, out to Davidson. They work it around the arc near side to Aaron. Aaron from 3, got it. Aaron off the bench with 5. Five minutes to play. Jones at the free throw line. Berleski dribbles right side back to Jarrah, and now Jones fires from the top of the key. Got the shooter's roll, and it's good. Jordan McCombs drives, steps in the paint off the glass. It won't go, but she'll go to the line. Foul is on Hallie Jones. That's her second.
Jordan McCombs.
Jordan McCombs at the line for 2. Hits the first one. Resendez and King into the lineup for Holcomb. And McCombs with both free throws. Jordan off the bench with 5 points herself as well. 4.5 to play. Holcomb looking to go 6-2 on the season. Lady Bronx will fall to 4-3. Backside Denniston layup good. Sarah right back into the lineup. Pass near side. Aaron with the 3 off the front rim. No good. Davidson with the rebound. And Sammy there to clean up the boards, and we've got a timeout. I don't know if Jarrah just missed that shot or if she laid that up there for Sammy, but like the result anyway. Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout with 4 minutes to play. Holcomb with the 20-point lead. Second game tonight, the Bronx and Longhorns, renewing the rivalry. We'll have that for you approximately 20 minutes at the conclusion of this contest. And as we always do, we'll end this broadcast on YouTube, and we'll fire up the second one. So you'll have to close out and find the boys' game and open it up on your browser. Lady Bronx with pressure in the backcourt. King with it. Over the head of Resendez, and Lady Bronx force a turnover. Sarah takes to the free throw line. Uri with it, hands it off to Davidson. Jordan off the dribble, lost the handle. And he goes back to Holcomb with 3:35 to play. After conclusion, we'll have the game totals, and then we'll sign off. Get set for boys action. Only games on the schedule this week for the Lady Bronx and Bronx. Berleski backs into the paint. Won't go. Sammy with the rebound. Outlet to Sarah, takes it up the far side. Gives it up to Jordan. In the corner to Davidson. And that foul's going to go against Sammy, and that's it for Vogel. An offensive foul. Brooke Roth and Reagan Shabira back into the Lady Bronx lineup. Sammy fouling out with 4 points. Lady Bronx with full court pressure. King with it. Back to Resendez. Lady Bronx now in a man-to-man defense. Galliard, top of the key, guarded by Sarah. King in the paint, steps in, off the glass. Ball loose on the floor. Jordan McCombs with it, drives from the right side, and the foul will be against Jared Kraleski.
Fouls on number 12, Jared Kraleski.
And that'll send Jordan McCombs to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Jordan McCombs.
And that one too strong. Not the type of game Lakin was looking for to have to sit on until next week's league tournament. Free throw good by Jordan McCombs. Rebound comes off to Brooke. Foul will go against Brooklyn Denniston, her second.
Correction, team fifth.
Lady Bronx basketball. Sarah, lob. And Brooke walked with it. One of those, you get it in the low post, just go up strong. Whether it gets blocked, you might get the foul call, whatever. You got to go up strong with it. So Holcomb basketball, 2:06 to play. Jones hands it off to Resendez. Resendez now drives right side and hits it off the glass. Jordan dribbles through the paint, has it stolen away. Kraleski, layup is good. And a timeout, 30-second timeout called by Holcomb. And substitutions coming up. Malia Ruda, Lanessa Sukup, Jalen Van Pelt, Jaylee Wickwar checking into the lineup. And staying on the floor is Sammy Magana that was already in action. Will be Lakin basketball, 1:38 to go. Up top with it, Sarah, they work it around the arc. McCombs with the head fake. Tegan fires from the right side. I don't even think that drew iron, did it? If it did, it was off the side. And Holcomb goes the other way with it. Magana. Ruda on the right wing. In the corner, Wickwar. Jalen Van Pelt from the left side. Drives, misses the layup. Offensive rebound by Ruda. And Ruda lays it up and in. Pass picked off by Van Pelt. Up the floor, Wickwar. Wickwar on the drive, loses it off her foot. Davidson picks it up, shoves it to Tegan. 33 seconds to go in the game. Pass off the fingertips of Sarah into the hands of Van Pelt. And Holcomb basketball under 30 seconds to play. Shot missed. Offensive rebound by Wickwar. Now stolen away. Jordan McCombs out in front. Layup missed. And Holcomb with the rebound. And that's a backcourt violation. .5 to go. Davidson with the inbound. Will fire at the buzzer. And as it has been all night long, I think that's a fitting way to end it with a ball that doesn't even hit the rim. Lady Bronx are going to lose it by the score of 58-33. They'll fall to 4-3 on the year. Holcomb will go to 6-2. We're going to take one quick timeout. We've got some sponsors who we want to get on the air. We'll be back right after this with your game totals.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett and Jared with you. Lady Bronx fall tonight by the score of 58-33. Here are the game totals. First for Holcomb. Hallie Jones leading the way with a game-high 18 points. Bella Galliard follows in double figures with 12, along with Jarek Kraleski in double figures with 10. Kaylin King finished with 6. Brooklyn Denniston with 2. Emily Resendez with 5. Sammy Magana with 2. And Malia Ruda with 2 points as well. From the free throw line, Holcomb 10 of 16 from the stripe on the night. For the Lady Bronx, Jared Davidson leading the way with 7 points. Jordan McCombs off the bench with 6. Aaron Urey off the bench with 5. Sammy Vogel with 4. Sarah, Reagan, and Sophie with 2 points apiece. And Kinsey Lohman Fuller with 3. From the free throw line, the Lady Bronx 4 of 6 from the stripe, as they lose it by the score of 58-33, and their record falls to 4-3 on the season. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our broadcast here in our first game. We'll be back on the air in about 9 or 10 minutes with Bronx action. I want to thank all the sponsors for all they do for Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. JD Ham, our tech support. Dang sure wouldn't be here if it wasn't for JD. Hope he's getting better. And for Jared, great job once again on our production and our color. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes with Bronx basketball. Thanks for joining us.